What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Bros and Shows. My name's Christian, and we are here to watch One Piece episode 1097. I believe it's called The Inherited Will of Ohara, or Inherited Research, The Will of Ohara. Super hyped. At the end of last week, we learned that the books on Ohara were not actually all burnt and that the researchers threw them into the lake. We learned that Dragon was there immediately afterwards, as well as Vegapunk, OG Vegapunk. Luffy and Chopper met Vegapunk and helped pull him out of the robot, whatever he was doing over there. But a lot of things happened. We learned a lot of, like, you know, kind of Ohara lore. And there was a kind of these moments between Shaka and Robin, and the whole time Luffy and Chopper are, like, you know, kind of playing around, and they met the real Vegapunk, which I assume will be revealed in this episode. 'Cause I think the end of last week they all shot up into the air with their, like, flying boots. So I think this week we're really in for a sit-down session with Dragon and Vegapunk, and hopefully this will give us, you know, some more insight into Dragon's past and, you know, what he was doing as a young man, because I can't remember exactly how long ago it was, but, you know, he was a lot younger, and especially if it was like when Robin was a child, you know, Luffy must have been a baby, or at least pretty young. So that's what was happening last week. There's gonna be wild things happening every single week here, moving on. So really hyped to get into it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you to everybody who watches this weekly. You are one of our highest returning viewerships, but please make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell. We will be dropping these full reactions on Patreon, so if you want to watch the whole thing with us and do a watch along instead of watching just the cut version on YouTube, we will be dropping those as well, so go check those out. Let's get right into it. The Will of Ohara, The Inherited Research. So I had the title backwards, but it was 22 years ago, so Luffy wasn't even born yet, right? Yeah. So this was pre-Luffy. Vegapunk's wild-looking head. You can't hide behind anything with a head like that, bro. Who is that? Who are those giants? Oh, that's what's his name? Did what's his name ask them to come do this? Dude, his voice is so cool. Dang, young Dragon looks sick. 33-year-old Dragon. Dang, everybody respected Clover. I love learning this about Clover. Like, it's just like such a cool way to transform his character. So who was it? So the giants at Elbaf took the books? Oh, he did it for money. That makes sense. To continue his research, he needs money. So this was the moment that, like, really inspired Dragon, it sounds like. Oh, I just got chills. That's sick. Hey, so it is the moment that he like really like started the Revolutionary Army, and they became like the generals of the Revolutionary Army. That's sick. And it's Shaka telling them. That's sweet. I like when they tie that stuff back. Frankie. Alright, so we're cutting back to the past. Oh, so he went to Elbaf to research. Is that Jaguar D. Saul or whatever? So he lived, or it sounds like he did. So he is still alive. That's sick, dude. What a revelation, bro. She's probably hyped to get to Elbaf now. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna get an explanation about the apple and how he connects to all the rest of them. Oh my god. Bit his big floppy tongue. That's sick. So everything he learns makes his brain bigger. Classic Luffy understanding of things. Oh, so that's what Punk Records is. That's sick. Oh, here comes the explanation. So they are clones. So they all serve a role that Vegapunk requires for them to execute. Oh, so they're learning for him. That's wild. Luffy's still so confused. I love when they do these little like cartoon diagrams and infographics. It's so funny. That's a really kind of wild goal though. That like isn't realistic whatsoever. Luffy just getting hyped just cause. Yeah, his laugh is hilarious. Oh, here she goes. She's gonna get mad. Are we gonna get an explanation? Uh-oh, what does it do? Oh, it attracts something? No way. That's what a strange random side effect. That is so funny. Let's see where the crew's going. Oh, he's showing them where the homies are. That makes sense. We're hanging out with Vegapunk, bro. She's freaked out, bro. It's so funny. Yeah, the ongoing bit about the Beatles is so funny. Sure is, brother. Oh god, it's so funny. He hates it because it's not the blue that Kaido was.
このロボは動かしてくれよ。おっさんが作ったのか。こいつは200年ほど前に聖地マリージュアを襲っていたという伝説の鉄の巨人。
Oh, what? Who is this? Is this real time? Oh yeah, this is. Uh-oh. Oh, it's about to get hot. Oh man. All right, well that was a wild episode. We just got dropped some crazy information. Saul's not dead. All those books are with the Giants and Elbaf. Him and Dragon are homies. That moment is what made the Revolutionary Army like really get started. Really interesting to see like the end kind of set up next week's episode, and I think it's about to hit the fan. We're gonna see some fighting from here on out when CP0 shows up. God, what else, man? That was pretty wild. I like this little slow moment with Vegapunk explaining this stuff to Luffy. I think that it's only going to get like more interesting. I think that there will be a moment where hopefully he explains like what happened with Kuma to Bonnie, and we'll get some backstory on Kuma, and that's going to kind of create even more of this lore building. That's just what Egghead has been. It's just like all these explanations and all these things happening. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Join our Patreon. You can watch the full episode there. Hopefully, you'll be able to follow along. Yeah, see you next week. Peace.